I don't know about you guys, but every time I think of Thor, I think of the Kiss song God of Thunder. Thor: The Dark World. So Thor: The Dark World is not only a sequel to Thor, but also a sequel to the Avengers. Thor is not really king, but he is trying to restore peace to all 7 realms. While Loki is in prison for what he did to New York and the Avengers, Jane Foster is in London waiting for Thor to return when the Ether from the Dark Elves enters Jane. The Dark Elves Lord Malekith comes back and decides to wage war once again, and who's back to save the day? Thor, of course. And I was really looking forward to this one. I love the first Thor, and I love the Avengers. I really enjoyed Thor: The Dark World. First of all, Chris Hemsworth is Thor, okay? You know when actors get to that certain point of when they play a character and you say, okay, now I can't see anyone else playing that character. Chris Hemsworth has gotten to that point of playing Thor to the point where when I see him on screen, I think of Thor. I don't see Chris Hemsworth anymore. I literally cannot see anyone else playing Thor. Chris Hemsworth is a friggin' star. He is great. Tom Hiddleston is back as Loki, and he is even better than ever. In every scene he's in, he steals the scene. And he still brings that sarcastic wit to his character, and he is a badass. And Natalie Portman as Jane Foster returns, and she does a much better job in this one than she did in the first Thor. All the acting is great, except for one thing. We'll get to that in a bit. The visual effects in Dark World are great as well. And the thing I love about this is that this was directed by Alan Taylor, who's done 6 episodes of Game of Thrones. That really shows here because he brings this sort of epic scope to Thor: The Dark World, especially in the final battle scene. Action sequences are great. It has this really epic Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones type feel. When you go to Asgard, it looks like a place that have Game of Thrones. It really does. Alan Taylor brings a sense of Game of Thrones to Thor: The Dark World, and I think that was really needed to more of an epic scale. Not that Kenneth Branagh didn't do a good job on the first Thor. I mean, I love the first Thor. And Thor: The Dark World, I think, is actually better than Thor. And of course, the Dark Elves are pretty damn cool as well. And the humor is much more improved in this one than the first Thor. That is for sure. Now, if I had one flaw with this one, this is a big flaw for me, it's Kat Dennings. In the first one, she wasn't funny at all. In this one, she still wasn't funny at all. She got on my nerves so fucking much. And while there is some humor that does work, there is some humor that does not work. Like, they try and bring back the same humor from the first one of Thor getting used to Earth again back into this one. In some places it works, and some places it feels a bit forced, but otherwise Thor: The Dark World is a great sequel. So overall, Thor: The Dark World is a great sequel to Thor. I honestly think it's better than the original Thor. Way better action sequences. Chris Hemsworth totally owns the role of Thor. Tom Hiddleston still kicks ass as Loki. I cannot wait for Thor 3 and Avengers 2 Age of Ultron. So I'm gonna give Thor: The Dark World a 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely check this movie out, especially if you're a Thor fan or just a superhero fan. Alright, so comment down, let me know below of what your favorite Norse god is. And I will see you guys next time.
Seriously, do it. Do it. Do it.